What's up, you guys? Welcome to the WellnessKE channel. This is going to be a special kind of video because we're taking you behind the scenes. We had a shoot with the KTN crew of Her Standards show, and I wanted for you guys to see how we ended up shooting everything, the setup, the makeup, some of the scenes that we had there, and also I wanted to give you guys a nice little tour of this Airbnb where we managed to record everything. It was actually a nice and cozy place, so I hope you guys get to enjoy it. So we managed to do a vlog so that you guys can get a tour of this Airbnb, but before we do that, let's get started into the video. It all started when we arrived at City View Apartments, which is located in Gara. Thank you so much to City View Apartments for actually giving us the space to shoot this and to have a little bit of fun with our shoots. So we arrived in time and we were able to, start setting up and prepping before the KTN crew arrived. So this is City View Apartments located in Gara. This Airbnb is where we were setting up for this particular video. So before we get into everything, we have to start off by reminding you to hit that subscribe button and like button. And as always, comment below if you find that you actually like this kind of videos. So we started off by washing and prepping the vegetables because we had vegetables and some fruit for some of the recipes that we shared on the show, Her Standards. And so washing them and everything is very important. So for those of you who want to get into this wellness space, just remember you're going to need to be doing things like this often. And so fruit and vegetables are really healthy and we had to add them to the recipes. So for this particular episode, we shared a smoothie recipe, a green tea smoothie recipe, and chia pudding recipe. And also we did some oats, which were actually really delicious. So we got started and I had to, get started with my makeup to prepare everything. Normally, I don't like to do way too much with the makeup, but where I go heavy is with the eyes. I try and do a little bit more color and shadow on the eyes. That way it can almost look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup even when I'm not. I'm really big on natural skincare. And so I would rather have, healthy looking skin than using too much makeup. And also for the lips, I like to just line my lips with a brown pencil and then I go in with some castor oil or something natural for the lips. And after that, I just add a little bit of mascara and everything is set. And it was time for me to pick something to wear. I knew I was going to go with the black top, which of course that's what I went with because I felt like it was, a bit muted. It was a neutral color. Whenever I see that the set is going to be more bright and colorful, I choose something that is neutral because it helps in blending into the background without being too busy. And so the makeup is done and this is what it looks like. I knew I would have to just go back in there, do a little bit more of the castor oil for the lips, and then just prep the hair, making sure that the ends are good. Everything is laid back straight. I like to just wear a wig because it speeds up everything for me. I think because I've had years of working on in TV, I've managed to just set up a good system whereby I just have several wigs, and whenever I need to show up anywhere or to do anything, I just lay them back and make sure that everything is neat. And it's also important if you're in the, in a space whereby you're going to be showing up to TV interviews or in the public eye, then you want something that is more memorable. So you have to just keep a uniformity. No need to try out too many things, because that way it becomes a lot easier for the eye to register every time they see a picture or a video of you as they know who you are. So I like to do that. And finally, the makeup is done, the hair is all good. It was time for us to just wait on the KTN crew to arrive. And normally with production shoots, the moment the crew arrives, you just get started onto it. So this is a tip to anyone who wants to actually try out content creating. Make sure that you have a plan and you write everything down, because when it starts and the camera starts rolling, you're going to need to go in and finish in time. And finally, the crew arrived. And as I had mentioned before, normally once your camera crew has arrived and the producer is there, it's time for you guys to just get down to business. It's time for you to be mic'd and for the lights to be switched on and for everything to start rolling. And that's exactly what happened. As you can see here, the producer was very, very helpful in making sure that the set looked clear. Of course, we were using, a real actual kitchen. So that meant that we had to make sure that certain things moved around. Anything with brand names on them, we would have to just move them around, for particular reasons. If no one is sponsoring you in any way, that's something important you need to remember if you're shooting any kind of videos. And also just to make sure that, the lighting is good. Your set and your background is clean so that nothing is too busy. And that's what was happening here. And we also were, trying our best to make sure that we utilize the time correctly. Personally, I like to ensure that whatever it is, any kind of information that I give out there, it is of value. So it's important to make sure that I have already spoken to the producer about what it is that I intend to do, because it helps the host as well. Once she arrives or he arrives, they already know what you guys are going to be doing and they're looking forward to it. So this shoot was actually really good and I'm happy that it went well. We used two areas of this particular Airbnb. The first one is where we prepared the meals, and then the second one is what you're seeing right now, which is the living room area. And it goes to show you can actually have a cozy space, but it would still be ideal. We had this bookshelf and it had lots of really, really great books. But on camera, everything looked a little bit busy because the books had a lot of color. And so for that reason, as you can tell, where the host is seated, the books have been moved a little bit. So when you watch the actual episode, everything looks clean and it looks neat and not busy to the eye. So I really enjoyed this part. When it comes to these kind of shoots, it's always important to make sure that you have good energy, you're feeling your best, because anything that you do whereby you represent your business, you need to make sure that you have done, your best to put your foot forward, so to speak, and just make sure that you know what it is that you're going to be doing, and also feel good and enjoy yourself. And that's exactly what happened during this shoot. And I enjoyed myself, and the host was so gracious, and we had such a good time with the crew. We actually really, really enjoyed ourselves on this particular day, and I'm happy that the host Quinta actually enjoyed the recipes and she was very, very happy with them, and that made me so proud. As always with the crew, it's always nice to just share good energy and good times, and that's exactly what happened here. Hey guys, so I wanted to show you all city view, the Airbnb that we're going to be shooting today. I hope you guys are able to see. So this is actually the location. You actually have enough space to do whatever it is that you want. For us today, we wanted to do some recipe videos. We also were recording something with KTN and a show called Her Standards. So we picked, this location, and it was actually really nice. It looked really good. The background, everything is so good. And I just wanted to give you guys a tour of the place so that you can be able to see. So I'm going to start off with, we start off with the living room. I hope you guys are able to see everything. Yeah, so everything is spacious and there. And then once you are here, you also have, a little area here where you can be able to get some books and read, or if you want something that is going to entertain you, you can be able to do that. And then now I want to show you this other area as you head to your own balcony, because this is an Airbnb that actually gives you the opportunity to have your own balcony, and that is amazing. I have to mention this Airbnb is actually somewhere near the city center, so it's near town. So that means you are almost 15 minutes from the city center, if not less, about 10 minutes. So yeah, if you are, the kind of person that wants to book a space that's going to be convenient for you, it's cozy, but then it's still modern enough and you have just enough space for yourself to do a lot, this is the most ideal space for you. And I want to show you guys how you can be able to just use this space and you can be able to do a lot. Like for instance, if you want to do something like a shoot, or you want to do a video shoot, a photo shoot, it's still going to be ideal. For us, we wanted to do something with, KTN, some recipes, and also we had a sit down with the host, and this is where we actually occupied, the space we occupied. And as for the kitchen area, this is what you have. You have your microwave oven here, and you also have a washing machine. This is going to be really ideal for those of you who are looking for, you don't necessarily want to do laundry, especially if you're escaping and doing a staycation within town or within the city. So this is ideal for you. And here you have just enough space for you to just prepare whatever it is you're preparing. You can be able to come here and cook. But then if you're the type of person that doesn't necessarily cook that often because you eat out, you don't have to have this. You can actually just have this surface, serve if you have some friends. All you do is take everything that you made and prepared and you bring it here and you entertain. And you guys can have a nice sit down and enjoy yourselves. So for today, we did something really fun, and I wanted to just show you guys the place, city view. And I also wanted for you to know about it. So whenever it is that you need like a quick staycation, or you want to carry out something, a project, but then you don't necessarily want to do it all the way at home, this is something that's ideal for you. So for those of you who are running businesses, this is an idea, okay? And I now want to show you the room so that you guys can see. So let's go and check out the rooms. So this is the room, and it's cozy. As you can tell, everything is neat and clean. I love this place because of just how organized it is. It's convenient. I'm the type of person that likes places that are just nice, convenient, and compact. You can just, enjoy yourself, carry out anything that you want to do, and you'll be able to just do that within this space. So make sure that you check out City View Airbnb. I know the rates are going to be on the screen, and the number that you can contact if you want to book. If you want to use it for a week, it's 3,000 bob per night. If you want to use it for only one day, then it's 3,500. Those are the rates, and you can be able to carry out so many projects if you're like me, or if you're looking for a place to stay as an Airbnb. See this balcony, it's amazing. You have your own balcony and you can check it out. You have a view of the city. as you guys can see, this is one of the best parts about this Airbnb. It's the fact that it's actually really convenient and you're very few minutes away from the city center. And you're also within the Ngara market, meaning it's just somewhere near you, about 2 minutes away, so you can get fresh produce, vegetables, fruit, and everything that you need. It's really safe, and also the host is one of the best people you'll ever meet in this particular sector, Airbnb. So guys, I hope you got to enjoy this particular video. Thank you so much to the KTN crew, to CityView Apartments, to SAZ Branding, and to everyone that made this shoot a success. I hope you guys will tune in next week. I'll see you next time.
Fatima, is it possible for women to take care of their reproductive health, the natural way?
Yes, and we have a powerful tonic, something that's natural here. We're going to start off by pouring the green tea into the blender, and then we're going to add some turmeric, some moringa, we'll do some sesame seeds, some cinnamon, and then we are going to add the fruit in here, and we blend. Enjoy.
That was 30 seconds of making a quick, healthy drink for women's reproductive health. And you know what? We have an entire episode for you this Saturday only on Her Standards.